and I'm like, as a coach or as a consultant, you're giving away that knowledge.
Yeah.
You're losing your client, but it's just part of the
Of the process.
Yeah.
And some people might require a coach for 6 months. Some people need their coach for a year. Some people need to coach for just one conversation.
And it's the same with being a leader as well. If you've been the same manager for 4 years, you're doing something wrong. Your team should be autonomous
100%.
within 6 to 7 months. And by that time, your team should be autonomous, and then you can focus on the new intakes if you have, if there is a churn or whatever. But that's why I love doing the fractional COO kind of work, because I go in, I fix, and I leave. I don't need to stay there. I would not want to stay there.
It works for you, and it works for the business itself.
Exactly. That's the ADHD aspect. I don't want to be doing the same thing in a year's time. No way. It's it will be soul crushing for me. It's just the truth of it.
Then we're near the end. I'm going to. I think we've been rolling for over an hour and a half, to be honest.
This doesn't feel like it. I'm sorry for talking so much.
No, it's okay. I've listened. I've enjoyed the listening part of it as well, and I got the chance to share.
Am I going to win a kitchen or a car?
Hopefully, yes.
Oh, let's see.
Well, maybe. I was going to say it in Maltese. A pizza for two.
Pizza for two?
Maybe,
you know what? I'm hungry. I could eat a pizza.
So I'm going to ask you to pick one, read it out loud. It's a rapid fire question, and we'll see the answer.
Well, there's two.
Pick one.
I like this one. Intuition. Okay. How do you define your core values and how do they guide your decisions? So good. Good question. I always, okay, my core value is to always think of the best of everybody. Is it sometimes a weakness? Is it sometimes wrong?
Okay.
It's wrong if you take it from a standpoint of me getting hurt, yes. But I think I always trust. I'm going to stop rattling because of the mic. I always build the element of trust.
Yeah.
So if you're going to say something, I'm trusting that you're going to do it. And if you don't, I'm going to give you that feedback, and then we build on top of it. I think the value is that treat people how they want to be treated, not how I want to be treated. We've all have different life experiences, absolutely. I think step one is understand what their value system, what someone else's value system is, and then act upon it. How does that drive my decision? I do nothing with malintent. I don't do anything with... I can be sometimes a bit honest, but it's only because I really mean what I say. And I would hate for somebody to leave a conversation feeling worse off than they were before we started it, which is why I coach. I do enjoy bringing the best out of others, genuinely. It is a delusional belief, because I have been hurt a lot by a lot of people. I still get hurt by a lot of people, but that's how married to the cause I am, is that I want to bring the best out of people. I genuinely want to change the culture that we have locally, of how we drive business, of how we build relationships, move it away from the money-driven, the element of greed, the combative spirit that we have. It's very common. I know that you know what I'm talking about, and I don't mind calling it out.
Yeah.
It keeps us in ignorance. And we're a smart, hardworking nation. We are.
Yes.
We're very smart. We're very hardworking. We just need to know how to apply ourselves better, and we just need to be a bit kinder to ourselves. And that's what drives my decision. I pick and choose who I work with.
Yeah.
If I feel that this company is just, the CEO is just not gonna change, I just don't. I would never offer my work, because what's the point? Yes, I could make money, but I don't do it for the money.
It will not fulfill you at the end of the day,
and it's not who I am.
I think fulfillment is
so how does it drive my decisions? Absolutely. I think you mix kindness with discipline. I think that's a fantastic formula. Discipline is a big part of my life. I've always been a fan of discipline. I've been brought up in discipline. It really helped me shape who I am. It helped me work hard. I've gone through stages where I just wasn't disciplined. Blame it on burnout, but they were probably the worst years of my life, when I didn't have something to strive towards. That also drives the decision. So does that answer the question?
Yeah, I think it did.
Just be kind to others. Just be a nice human being.
It's a very nice way of ending the episode.
Yeah.
Then usually I ask the guests whether they have a question for me. But in our case, I will leave it when we do our exchange, where I will be guest and you will be the host. Your episode will air before this one, because this is scheduled for January.
We'll talk about it in the other episodes. So
definitely, I will let you ask me the question when I.
In January, I might be a completely different person. Eh?
Hopefully, we both are. So that's around 3 months down the line. So
3 months. That's a lot.
It's a quarter, man.